Yeah. Hey yo, everybody make sure to go cop y'all merch, man. New merch is available today. Hoodies, masks, shirts, man, everything, bro. Just go ahead and click the link in the bio. Even if you want to just take a look, just go ahead and click the link in the bio, man. Nothing too crazy, man. Alright? So definitely be on the lookout for new merch, man. We out here. Alright, so we're gonna react to Evan's video first. We're gonna test the audio and shit to make sure y'all hear it and everything, because I don't know if everybody's gonna hear it. Did you see yeah, I saw that on Wukong. I saw a little bit of the Wukong gameplay. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm gonna watch it. We could watch it tonight, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? We could watch it tonight, to be honest. I'm gonna put this in theater mode though. Alright, let's get into this. Shout out to Evan Flocka for this video, bro. So basically there's been new features that they've been talking about. Brian and all of them with Insomniac. The other Brian, not Brian Interheart, but the other Brian. Brian Horton, right? Horton, right? That was his last name. But anyway, Brian Horton, that shit just popped up in my head. Anyway, basically they're gonna be talking about the Dualsense and like what it does in Spider-Man Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope. I read a little bit about it, but I didn't, you know, I still want y'all to hear about it, and like that's why we're gonna react to this so I can explain it better to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Evan's gonna explain it to us as well. But again, shout out to Evan Flocka for this video, bro. And let's go ahead and get into it. And let me know if y'all can hear as well. Shout out to Evan.
Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another very exciting episode of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales 101. So even though we've been in a little bit of a news drought recently,
yo, can y'all hear?
Miles Morales PS5, there are still quite a bit of other interesting factors
PS5 gonna be crazy.
other superhero games like that of Marvel's Avengers and the upcoming 2 DC games of Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and of course the WB Montreal Batman game.
Let me know if y'all can hear the video.
Where of course this upcoming weekend will be the final beta launch for Marvel's Avengers before its worldwide release on September 1st and September 4th, as well as the much anticipated DC Fandom event, which will showcase both the Rocksteady Suicide Squad game
and
thank
y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Batman game. So if you would like to see me play more of the Marvel's Avengers beta this weekend, as well as see my reactions to the 2 upcoming DC games, feel free to let me know in the comments section down below, because I would be more than happy to do so. But out of all the other superhero games coming out, the main one that I have my eyes set on, as well as I'm sure all of you do as well, is none other than Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Facts.
And surprisingly enough, today, PlayStation decided to reveal some brand new features that will be included on all their upcoming first-party titles.
Bro, I know y'all probably mad that I paused it, but bro, y'all are gonna love the fact that, bro, y'all gonna love like what this shit can do. Like the feeling and everything in the controller when you do certain things in the game. Fire.
Where specifically, we did receive some insight as to exactly how each game will control using the Dualsense Controller tailored to the PS5. As well as fully displaying exactly how these controls are going to make these games truly a next-gen experience. Now, initially, this article summarized a brand new PlayStation 5 advertisement which was trying to showcase the full power of the PS5 and exactly how immersive each new game will be on said console. Which, in case you forgot, this is
bro, this shit gonna be crazy.
The brand new features that the Dualsense controller will have at its disposal. And for the Dualsense controller in particular, this mainly includes haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and 3D audio. And again,
see, listen, alright. The feedback, basically, the feedback is crazy as fuck, bro. Like, it's literally insane. Like, you're gonna literally feel everything where it's coming from. You're gonna hear the 3D sound effect is crazy because it's like you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how crazy that shit is, bro. This shit is literally gonna be mind blowing, like 100%.
And while there are other games within this article that
everybody like the stream,
exactly how they are going to use the DualSense controller to the game's advantage, we're mainly going to break down the very interesting features that do relate to Miles Morales. And coming straight from the mouth of the game's creative director Brian Horton, he does go on to state that the haptic feedback precision allows us to do all sorts of new things. In Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, we'll be hinting to players which direction attacks are coming from by providing
so it was Brian Horton
from the appropriate direction on the DualSense wireless controller. And I don't know about you guys, but if I had to take an educated guess, I would assume that Brian is potentially referring to exactly how Miles' spider sense will work in game. And
another thing, the web swing is gonna be crazy because you could feel the feedback of, like, you know, the gravity of, like, when it basically, like, you know how, like, at the end of his web swing, not the end of it, but like, I can't explain it. Like, the whiplash, basically. You're gonna feel the whiplash from, like, the web when he catches it. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. That's insane.
Knowing that the Dualsense controller is going to make it that much more immersive is surely going to be an extremely engaging experience. But as Brian goes on to ask, what does it feel like to use Miles' stealth ability? How does a Venom Blast feel? Because of the high resolution of Dualsense wireless controller's haptic system, we can really push the dimensionality of the feedback. For instance, as you hold down square to do a Venom punch, you feel Spider-Man's bioelectricity crackle across from the left side of the controller, culminating in the right side on impact. So
basically, if you use a Venom Blast, you hold square, and that basically just confirmed that you hold square, you know what I'm saying, for the Venom Blast. But anyway, that shit is fucking dope because of the fact that you're gonna feel everything. Alright, so basically, nigga, you're gonna feel it's gonna start off right here. You're gonna feel that shit go across the remote. Like, we never had a controller like that ever in our lives. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. You can feel everything going different directions in the controller. That's like, we've never had that before, and that's some next level technology because that shit is fucking amazing. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, it's literally fucking crazy. Dang, we got 70 people up here. Yeah, bro, people love streams like this. Like, it's more interactive. I can interact with y'all straight up, you know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily focused on the game too much, so I can read, I can talk to y'all, you know, head to head.
Again, one of the biggest aspects about this next-gen leap from the PS4 to the PS5 is exactly showcasing how immersive these controls are going to be when playing these brand new games. And seeing how much detail is actually being inputted within this game's controls, primarily in the example of Miles' Venom Blast, it makes me that much more hyped to see exactly how this will apply to other features that we can do within Miles' game. And if that's just a taste as to how encapsulated Miles' Venom Blast and stealth abilities will be in this game, I can only imagine as to how absolutely incredible it's going to feel when web swinging.
Terry, what's up?
And
DeAndre,
if these
what's
small
up?
insights are any indication as to how that might feel like, I can assure you that we are in for one hell of a good time. Now, alongside of this new information relating to the Dualsense controller's abilities, we also have a brand new statement coming directly from the head of the PlayStation 5 marketing department, claiming that this is going to be the best lineup of games in the history of PlayStation.
So basically, they're saying this is going to be the best release in PlayStation history. The best lineup of games in PlayStation history, bro. PS3 has some heat, but PS4 has some fucking crazy shit. So just imagine them saying something like that. Like, that's wild as shit. You know, what the hell is that? That's wild as hell to, like, have the best lineup of games. That's wild as fuck. Ooh, hold up. Hey, Oreo.
He's coming out.
Oh.
No, he's coming out.
I'm trying to keep anything in here.
Come. Oreo, come here.
My bad, y'all. Danny came in like, yo, that shit is good as fuck. Danny came in with some curry chicken. Thanks, babe. Babe.
Yes.
I said thank you.
Huh?
I said thank you.
I did say thank you.
No, I said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
But yeah, like, the best lineup of games, like, that's fucking crazy, bro. Like, now I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, now, that shit is crazy. Imagine having a better lineup for that. Right, imagine having a better lineup than PS4. Like, how the fuck is that even possible? How is that even possible, bro? This is the time they need to bring Killzone back, because Killzone graphics was out of this world. So imagine how that shit would look on PS5. Oh my god. Bro, let's get back into this video though.
To come in the following weeks. Like we know already, both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, as well as Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, are indeed scheduled to release in holiday 2020. And while it was potentially leaked that both Miles Morales and the PlayStation 5 are going to launch exactly
acting like
on
y'all
November
married.
20th, we still don't have...
How are we acting like we married? We together. I live with my girlfriend. Like, we both live with each other. How are we acting like we married, bro? Like, what is... I didn't know you acting like marriage is a thing. We just give a fuck about each other. Killzone was fire though, yeah.
Have official
that nigga
confirmation
Oreo.
from PlayStation themselves as to whether or not this is accurate. Although, given this newest statement coming directly from the head of PlayStation marketing, Eric Lempel, it doesn't seem like we're going to have to wait that much longer for upcoming information.
I can't believe this shit's coming out at the end of the year.
Commenting on PS5's ad campaign as a whole, Lempel said it had been a massive challenge on every front, due to ongoing restrictions imposed by the pandemic. The nice thing is that we're pulling it together. We will launch this year. That will happen. And from my end, we will absolutely make sure that we will bring all of the magic and all the
I can't believe this shit's happening.
launches that we have had in the past. We are still committed to doing that. It's more challenging than ever, but our gamers expect a lot from us.
Exactly.
It's a chance to celebrate the beginning of a new generation. And as it was reportedly claimed from Sony themselves, which did come from an article at Bloomberg, is that the next announcement regarding the PlayStation 5 is expected to arrive sometime later this month in August. Now, as for whether or not this upcoming news could relate to a PlayStation State of Play or just a simple PlayStation,
I think they're probably going to show the prices.
is yet to be determined. However, no matter when the news is delivered or exactly how they go about doing it, I will still be here to report on it firsthand. But simply knowing that we are approaching holiday 2020 with each passing day,
you never played Killzone.
I truly get excited about every time I think about it. But with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today. And
good video, bro.
Your thoughts in the comments section down below.
Hey, everybody go, if you have Evan on Twitter, everybody go tell Evan I just reacted to his last video, and then I said that his video was great. He's gonna see this eventually, but yeah, that was a great ass video. This was a good video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Oh, for the people that's watching this after the stream, if y'all see me talking about something else, looking down, talking and shit like that, I'm responding to people's comments. So yeah, my bad. The chat.
What do you think about these new features on the PlayStation 5 for Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and how exactly the Dualsense controller will be utilized? It may seem like
Jordan, I feel you. I feel you, Jordan.
Scheme of things, but if Insomniac
Jordan, I
is
feel
truly
you.
able to utilize
No pressure, no pressure, bro. No
the
pressure.
Dualsense controller with
I'm not mad at
Miles
it.
Morales' own game, this is surely going to make for the most immersive Spider-Man
JB, what's up, bro?
experience ever put within video game form. And whenever Insomniac
That's a
actually
fact,
decides
what he
to
just said.
showcase gameplay of Miles Morales in action, that is definitely going to be a day to remember. But until that time comes, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy.
Bro, y'all see all these like cutscenes and shit like that with Spider-Man PS4, and now it's crazy that Miles Morales is gonna be 100 times more realistic than that. Yeah, that's just fucking like, it's crazy, bro. That shit is mind fucking boggling how real PS5 is about to look. I still can't believe this shit is about to happen this year. Like, I really don't believe this shit, bro. Facts, I played Spider-Man PS4 on Ultimate Difficulty. It's easy as fuck, bro. This shit is easy, bro. Bro, I started off on the highest difficulty. When you first started off on Spider-Man, the highest difficulty was spectacular. Then I went into Ultimate. Once that shit came out with the DLCs and shit like that, once Ultimate came out, light work, like, bro, this shit is not even challenging. They went back to the comics, made their own style, modernized the comic book, you know, costumes, the comic book aspects, and basically everything from the comic books, locations and all that, and modernized it, but it's still accurate to the comics. That's what I fucking love about this shit, bro. That's how it's supposed to be.